Hi, good evening. I'm Shane Jones with the Lime Sports World. It's not a done deal yet with Carlos Brathwaite and Jonathan Carter playing for the combined campuses and colleges over their national team Barbados, at least not as far as the Barbados Cricket Association is concerned. This controversy resurfaced when Barbados and West Indies all-rounder Brathwaite and top-order batsman Carter opted recently to play for the CCC rather than their country in the upcoming Regional Super 50 tournament in Guyana, creating a googly for the BCA. Now, the real spin is that both Brathwaite and Carter are currently under retainer contracts with the BCA, and its Secretary Gregory Nichols hinted on last night's Thornhill Talk Sports that they expect those players to be loyal.
Having exercised the option to come under the BCA retainer contract, we would expect that the players would be faithful to their contractual obligations and encouraged to be faithful to those contractual obligations. Carlos was released to play for the CCC. Under the contract, a player can request to be released from his club or from play from Barbados. He has to get permission from the BCA.
So therefore, what was the BCA's problem now then?
The BCA has selected Carlos Brathwaite and Jonathan Carter because the Barbadian selectors believe they and the other members of the squad comprise the best team that could represent Barbados in this tournament.
Now, a major question being asked is, what is the CCC's role as far as West Indies cricket is concerned? Is it developmental as the original program stated, or is it competitive?
There's a host of other players who have come through the system, played for CCC, which is what the point Philip was making, developed those cricketers who have an academic learning, and once these fellas have done satisfactory at this first class level, the objective pass them on to the territories. Develop those cricketers who have said, look, I have an academic yearning. I want to concentrate on my academic studies. I want to play cricket as well. I don't want to make a choice between my studies and my cricket. Yuri came in to solve that problem. It was never contemplated, or could never be reasonably contemplated, that after all of this, Yuri would be in a skirmish with territorial boards for their best players.
Despite winning their latest game in the Nokia T20 Champions League in Chennai today in dramatic fashion, Trinidad and Tobago still failed to qualify for the semi-finals. Trinidad finished third in Group A after New South Wales Blues beat Chennai Super Kings to advance along with Mumbai Indians. The Caribbean champs eliminated the Cape Cobras from the tournament, beating them by 2 wickets this morning. The Cobras batted first and reached 137 for 4. Owe Shah top scored for the South African team with 63. TNT then reached 138 for 8 in the final over of the game.
And that is the end of Levy. Samuel Battery strikes with his second ball. Should be out, gone. Safely caught by Darren Bravo.
Oh, lovely touch. Quicker ball and picked up very quickly by Villas. It's just over 8 and over. And we've got a big one, and it's going to go all the way. Well, that's top edge looking to pull it away to leg side, and it's a wicket.
And 50. 16th in T20 cricket, and a handy innings. He's puffing and he's huffing. He's had a lot of running to do. Just a 1-6 and a 5-4. Very well bowled by Kevin Cooper. Another one of those cutters.
There was a good partnership with Dane Villas, who played well for his 54, and Owe Shah, who batted through the innings. JP Duminy didn't have much of a chance, had to come in, basically force support straight away. And Justin Kemp as well, not many deliveries that he faced. So the 137 for 4.
Up goes the finger. It was a wicket that was coming.
Excessive movement, high there. Fielder running back, takes the catch. That's 6. That is a good shot from Barth.
Well, maybe Adrian Bharat is that man. And I think he's knocked his leg stump over. Well, that was the very first ball he faced.
He does it again, he gets hold of it. It goes high, it goes long, it goes for 6. Lovely shot guiding, using the pace from Rampal. Oh, there we go. Kevin Cooper. Doesn't have enough legs on it. Patek takes the catch. That's good, gonna go for 4. What a shot by Kevin Cooper. Match finished. What an innings from Kevin Cooper. He does it again.
The New South Wales Chennai Super Kings game was right after the Trinidad match, so both teams knew what they had to do in advance to order. New South Wales batted first in that encounter. They were led by a superb century from David Warner. He smashed 134 from just 68 balls, inclusive of 11 fours and 8 massive sixes for New South Wales to make 201 for 2 from their 20 overs. Stephen Smith chipped in with 31 and Shane Watson added 21. Chennai set 202 for victory at a run rate of more than 10 and over, just could not make the grade and were all out for 155. Well, that's the first innings in sports. We'll be back in a moment.
Who's making your lime faves? Your best friends Tara, Julie, your mom, your sister. Any 5 for your faves, it's all good. You'll get unlimited local calls and texts to any 5 local Lime mobile or landline numbers. Just text FAVE7 or FAVE30 to 145 to save with Lime Faves for prepaid. So, who will be in your Lime faves? Choose your Lime faves today. Lime, for living every day.
Barbados had already secured 3 gold, 4 silver and 4 bronze for a total of 11 medals after the first day of the Huntsman World Senior Games in Utah. In track and field on day 1, which was shortened by bad weather, Ainsley Lovell dominated the women's 3,000 meters with a time of 14 minutes 19.81 seconds to win convincingly. Jennifer Swanston-Jones then went on to give Barbados its 2nd gold medal in the ladies' javelin 50 to 54 age group with a winning throw of 30.89 meters. Barbados' 3rd gold medal came through a winning leap by Wendy Barrow-Smith in the ladies' 50 to 54 standing board jump. Barrow-Smith led a 1-2-3 for Barbados in that event, with Swanson-Jones 2nd and Kendra Dorrant-Knight 3rd. In table tennis, all 3 Bajan players, Wilmot Funk Goddard, Charles Lovell and John Pilgrim, all advanced to the semi-finals in their respective age categories. Patrons to the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium will now be greeted with a new state-of-the-art multi-million-dollar colored scoreboard. The previous boards were not functioning since 2010, and the Chinese government decided to provide a grant to upgrade. Chinese Ambassador Wei Zhang regards this as yet another step taken towards improving an already strong relationship between Barbados and China.
This gymnasium, as known by many, is a milestone in the annals of the strong China-Barbados friendship and cooperation ties. Since it was built as early as in 1994 as a momentous economic and technical cooperation project between our 2 countries, it has played an outstanding role in favor of a wide range of cultural activities for the benefit of the Barbados people.
Minister of Sports Stephen Lashley says that Barbados is grateful and will take advantage of the technology.
It actually enhances the gymnasium product from many perspectives because of the new features which are inherent in the scoreboards. I believe there are 4 state-of-the-art scoreboards which have new features and which of course will be able to perform in a way that perhaps you've never seen scoreboards of this kind perform in Barbados.
Minister Lashley also desires to see the sport of road tennis benefit from such technology.
What we want to do is to take it to a higher level, a new level, where we can actually have state-of-the-art scoreboards as well placed at the various locations where the road tennis will be conducted. And I'm certainly hoping that we will have the cooperation of the government of China in relation to that.
Both Minister Lashley and the ambassador signed off on the project, which took some 6 months to complete at a cost of $3.8 million. Some Bajan sports fans have already seen the scoreboard in action as it was tested in a recent Premier League basketball game. And from all reports, it passed with flying colors. A comprehensive sports digest of local, regional and international sports will be at hand for readers soon. It's a 2009-2010 edition of the BCW Sports Authority publication with over 500 pages of all the major sports. This is the second almanac of its kind to be released by BCW Books. Editor-in-Chief Ryan Holford says the publication seeks to accurately document and preserve rich sporting history.
Within the Caribbean, even though we embrace our sporting icons, we've never really put what they've done to the test of time for longevity. Right now, what we have done here is that we have preserved for all time and for all people the feats of those who have gone before.